came here knowing how difficult it is to play Sekhukhune at home. We have really bad experiences, not only losing, even not performing very well in this not in this field because we used to play in the new stadium. But yeah, knowing the difficulties of playing Sekhukhune, knowing the difficulties to play football in this place. So I think we started the game very well, very connected, fantastic first half. It's a pity that we didn't capitalize on the football that we created in the first 45. And the second was what we expected. Sekhukhune looking for a goal that can give them hope, pushing with everything they have. It's a quality side, experience, with players capable to put the game in their side as soon as they want. Nice fight from the team, resilient and really competitive, so happiness.
So you're also a resilient coach in defense as well, especially in the second half. And the main saves that Sipo made today to get the victory at the end of the day.
Not that many. One was offside. It's a good save. I think one player having the ball behind Tapelo, and then many situations in set pieces. We gave away so many balls in the second half. And the consequence of that was that we accumulate at least 4 free kicks in our right hand side. That it's always it's a compromised situation to defend. And yeah, the ball was there around, but I think Tapelo, Sigi, the fullbacks, Cash, everybody was really involved in the defensive phase, knowing the importance of the 3 points.
Talking about Tapelo, I think this is his first game since he recovered from the injury.
No,
it's not the first one.
And coach, what do you make of? Did you feel the impact of Sasane's injury?
The impact in the game, you mean?
Yes.
Obviously, it's not frequent that you have to change one of your centre backs in the first stages of the game. It's difficult also for Tapelo to come from the bench in an unexpected way without time to activate himself. But I think he did a good job. We didn't felt. We felt because of it was not an easy situation for Taviso because didn't look good at that moment. Let's see how bad it is. But I think the team managed to continue with the same game plan, not changing so many things, and that's one of the strengths of this team. That it doesn't matter. It matters, but it doesn't matter who is playing. The team used to find a way to play our football.
Coach, obviously there's pressure for you to win every match. Yes, but do you feel there's added pressure because you have to keep up with the ones at the top?
Same pressure since day one, since I arrived here. I'm coaching Pirates. I'm coaching a champion team, a winning team. Everybody's expecting from us to improve the history of the club, to get titles. We're trying. We're having a fantastic beginning. We are in February, but we can still talk about beginning of the league because it's the game number 13, if I'm not wrong. But at the same time, we're fighting with other good teams. One of them is an excellent team, champion the last 7 years, if I'm not wrong. So even though we had an excellent beginning of the season, we still some points behind. But we're not going to stop. We're going to keep fighting, performing, hopefully having enough luck every week to get the result. And like I said, the pressure is the same since the day one. There's nothing different this season. It's true that the team is giving right now more reasons to the people that think that we can make it, and that's a very good news. But there's nothing different or new in terms of the responsibility that we all feel to be part of this team.
Coach, was it easy or difficult to prepare for tonight's game? With a lot of people talking about the sold-out match that's still coming up against Sundown.
No, not for us. us. I think we show full respect for our opponents. Sekhukhune is an excellent side. If you are not coming here prepared and with your best performance, you are not collecting points. They used to give us always a tough game. A good crowd is always, give you an extra boost to run when you are playing in your home. So not at all, not even with the 2-0, there was not even a moment in our mind to say, okay, now it's time to rest anyone. One game at a time if we want to be in the position where we want to be, and in that sense was not difficult to prepare the match.
Coach, as you said, that you found it very difficult. Last season when you came to play Sekhukhune. Now getting wins like this, does this give you more belief that you can be able to fight until the end?
Absolutely. I think the team is giving reasons in every game. Even in the 2 matches that we lost against Stellenbosch, Cape Town City, we didn't deserve that result. But that's the beauty of the league. Sometimes, probably in these other 11 games that we won, probably there's other games that could easily finish with a draw, and we were lucky enough to get the result last week. Last game, for example, in the extra time. Today we have to suffer until the end to make it possible. So this type of results, this type of having the opportunity to win in places where usually you don't used to win, gives you an extra hope to say, we're going in the right way.
Do you feel they really gave you a run for the money, coach? They really gave you that competition?
Sekhukhune?
Yeah.
Did you watch the game?
Yeah. I just want to hear from you.
No, I'm going to repeat myself again. We knew how difficult it is to play away from home against Sekhukhune. Last results here are talking about that difficulty. It's a team with players like Ndambo on the bench, with midfielders like Taban Monare, Bule. They was finding joy to play football with experience in every line, with a good goalkeeper. I mean, we're talking about a good team. They are right now 4th in the league, if I'm not wrong, and that's not by chance. They've been doing the things very well. I think in the last, at least during my time here in South Africa, Sekhukhune was always in the top 4, if I'm not wrong. So that tells you about. So it's not a surprise to be here and suffer in some moments of the game.
Coach, a last one from me. A player that's on your boots that does know that so good. Obviously today he couldn't be here, but he observed his time here and how he's doing. What are your impressions of him now, the way you like it?
We see him the best. One boy that we all love in the team, in the group, in the club, among the players, among the coaching staff. Fantastic soul. Obviously was not having so many minutes with us the last season and a half. So this is a good place for him to continue with his development as a football player. He's surrounded of, like I said before, experience and very good players. So it's going to be easy for him to show the player that he really is. And unfortunately, he couldn't play against us, but I wish him all the best in that.